Learning Objective E, I'm going to show you how to sketch a graph of the translated image. So they want us to sketch this graph right here without using a calculator. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify the parent function. So what they've done is they did a +1 and a -4 to make this thing move. Keep in mind that squared is important. So the parent function here is y equals 1 over x squared. Then I kind of have to remember what that parent function looks like. It did have some asymptotes, by the way, but let me do a quick sketch of the parent function first. So the parent function looks something like this. And I'm going to sketch in the asymptotes really quick. So they were right here, and they were right here. Okay. So those asymptotes, by the way, are x equals 0 and y equals 0. Now, here's what we have to do. We have to come up with a translation rule, and all we have is the equation. So remember, the equation is always backwards for the x, and we can read the y two different ways. Let's look at the x. This is x plus 1 in the equation. Therefore, the x's are absolutely doing x minus 1. Now, for the y, there's two different schools of thought. The FST book will go and group this -4 back with the y, because we can tell that that x and that +1 go together. That 4 has nothing to do with the x, has everything to do with the y. So our book will actually go and add it back, and they'll have it look like this. Okay, now ours likes to go backwards on both x and y. So again, the x was +1, so it's -1. Well, when it's grouped with the y, it's y plus 4. So we must write it backwards. It's y minus 4. Now, Algebra 2x, they said, you know what? We're just going to go backwards on x every time. We're going to keep the y there and just do what we see. So they do y minus 4. You absolutely can do that. Now, we have all the information. Now to graph it, what you want to do. The easiest way to do it is to take the asymptotes, which are these two green lines, and actually move them and according to this. So we would do left 1 and down 4. So I'm going to take this asymptote here, and I'm going to go left 1 and down 4. If I do, what I'm going to get is this new asymptote right here. Okay. I'm going to take this asymptote, the horizontal, and I'm going to go left 1 and down 4. When you do that, we're going to get this particular asymptote here. Now, we know what the function normally looks like. We have the image right here. So all I need to do is kind of put those new sketches right in here using the asymptotes. So if you do that, that's this one, and that's that. So the black equation here is what the new image looks like. Let's go ahead here too and actually define the asymptotes. If you look at it, this vertical line right here crosses the x-axis at -1. The horizontal line here crosses the y-axis at -4. Now let's say you didn't have the graph of that. You could do this without the graph quite easily. Keeping in mind, all you'd have to do, if x is 0 on the original asymptote, put 0 in for x. Well, 0 minus 1 is -1. That asymptote's at x -1. For this one, if y is 0, put that in here. So 0 minus 4 is -4. That's the other asymptote, so that actually changes to this one here.